Fondant or fondant? Here's the question. If you watch the #1 TLC hit show, Cake Boss, along as I do, you will discover that they pronounce it fondant. Hi, my name is Lindsay. I am from Mahaska County, and I will be presenting the icing on the cake literally. Today I will cover making fondant, how to work with it in tips, and the recipe, decorating with fondant, what's the best way to use it, and how to use it, and summary and questions. What is fondant? Two major ways to decorate cakes. One, spread on icings like buttercream and royal icing, or fondant. Buttercream and royal icing, they're more bumpy and rugged, so they don't look as good, and they can melt. Fondant, they look smoother, and you can do a lot more stuff with it, like you can make people and houses, etc. What can be a problem with fondant? Let's taste. Can I have a volunteer to taste this? Back there in the green hat. Could you taste this one first? You don't have to if you don't want to. And the aftertaste? Okay. And this one. Whoa. Well, the difference was supposed to be that this is the store-bought and this is the homemade marshmallow fondant, but he said they tasted the same. So, a problem with the store-bought is that usually people will take it and when they're eating a cake and they'll peel it off. But the marshmallow, I did this with my family. I made a cake for them and they ate the whole thing, didn't peel anything off. They loved it. So I've been doing that ever since. I've been making marshmallow fondant ever since my family did not peel it off anymore. Homemade marshmallow fondant. You're going to need 1 bag of 16-ounce jet puffed mini marshmallows. And you're going to need 2 pounds of powdered sugar. 4 tablespoons of water, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1/4 cup of butter. First, you're going to take the marshmallows and you're going to put them in the microwave safe bowl for 30 seconds 4 times, which equals up to 2 minutes, but don't do that because they'll get too hot and they will explode. After you've done that, you take the water and the vanilla and you're going to put it in. You're going to mix it until it's smooth, like the marshmallow you can get in a pack where you put on ice cream. When it looks like that, you're going to take 1 cup at a time. You're going to put powdered sugar in the bowl. After it's all sticky and sticking to your spatula, you're going to powder sugar your table, get butter on your hands and and powdered sugar on your hands. If you don't do that, then it'll either get stuck to your table or to your hands, and it takes a long time to get off, and it can get stuck in your nails, and it's really gross. After you've done that, you're just going to knead it and keep adding powdered sugar until it's like bread dough. And then you can add food coloring to it if you need to. And you can roll it out and it will store up to 2 or 3 weeks. And it will still be safe for you to eat. Decorating fondant, it's like working with Play-Doh. there's a lot of tools to it, and there's a lot of tools to it, like these. This one is a roller where you can roll it out and it makes ribbons and different designs. This one is a stamper where you press it on to the rolled out fondant and it brings out like a flower. This is a mold where you can put powdered sugar on it, put the fondant in, and you pop it out and it has a mold of whatever you need it to be. This is a ribbon measure. So if you're putting on a border around the cake, you can take that and you can change the different sizes, so you know what your measurements need to be and know where you need to put the rest of the ribbons, so you have an exact measurement. And this is a embroiderer, where you take it and there's a top part where you put the fondant between this part and the top part, and then you just press it and it comes out with a border that's supposed to look like this. Water and powdered sugar are helpful. Water, it's like glue. It works better than buttercream because it doesn't melt, and it works really well. It sticks really well, and it's really good. It works really well because it doesn't melt, and it sticks longer, too. And powdered sugar because it doesn't stick to you. And this is how you decorate a cake with fondant. Right here I have a piece of fondant that I made at home. And you're just going to want to start the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to roll it out. And this is another reason why powdered sugar is helpful, so it comes out easier. But sometimes you want to make sure you add a lot because it can still get stuck if it's onto something for a long time. So you're going to put it out onto your table. You're going to roll it out. And you're going to take your cake, make sure your pizza cutter is at hand so you can quickly get it off so it doesn't mess up. Make sure you cut a little extra so that it fits under the bottom and there's not a little edge sticking out. And this is a turntable, which is also very helpful because it always keeps your hand in the same place, so you don't have to keep switching. And that's how you put fondant on a cake. Summary. Fondant is good for decorating cakes. Homemade is better than purchased. The recipe is simple and is available here, which I think you already got passed out. Okay. And decorating is a lot like working with Play-Doh because it's sticky and has all the many tools. Are there any questions? What? The question was, where did you receive your information? I received my information on various cake decorating shows and on the internet to help me even more. And the recipe is from allrecipes.com. and they have thousands of recipes along with cake decorating recipes. Are there any other questions? If there are no further questions, then this concludes my presentation.